what the crazy thing is, y'all? I never, sounds weird, but I never ever noticed that Hugh Jackman wasn't wearing the iconic blue and yellow, or what was that, kind of orange and brown or yellow and brown, either one of those suits. I think the way the movies were made that he was in, you know, the X-Men and everything, I don't think it ever called for it. And to tell you the truth, after looking at the suit, because I have seen it, you know, the picture of it and that deleted scene, I'm not sure if it would work, but it's just kind of funny that I remember when there was kind of like articles that started coming out. Yeah, it's probably a couple years ago or so. People were like, when is he going to wear the suit? And I was like, holy shit. He hasn't worn the suit. You know what I mean? Like, it dawned on me. So I think that they did a good enough job portraying him so that, you know, they did such a good job portraying him, they didn't have to use the suit. I think that was cool. That was a cool aspect of the movie making, of how they portrayed him. Oh, and by the way, for all the Wolverine fanboys that cried and bitched and moaned in the comment section of my last video that was about a rumor about Deadpool appearing in Logan, I only need one of y'all to say it was fake news. It was proven. I don't need 1,000 of y'all to tell me. One, because I don't give a fuck. It's just a rumor. And some of y'all bitch and moan so much. And stop spreading misinformation. Motherfucker, this is not affecting people's lives. Okay? Spreading, you know, misinformation is like, look, found a cure for cancer. If you do this, it'll cure your cancer. But it was really found to be killing motherfuckers worse than cancer. Like, it's a comic book movie. Calm the fuck down. And if you can't calm the fuck down, you know what to do. So, let me continue with this. So, it says, will Hugh Jackman finally wear the classic Wolverine costume? Stop spreading misinformation. This is fake. Okay, well, apparently a few other people must have been fooled too with these articles. So what? Logan now officially hits the screen this year, marking the first superhero film of 2017. Oh, I didn't know that. When it drops in March. Aha! The film is Hugh Jackman's one last time as Wolverine, the quick-healing and quick-tempered clawed X-Men character he's now been playing for 17 years. It's been that long? Jeez. With this being his last time rocking the chops and the claws, and only teases of it before, could we finally see Jackman in a classic gold and blue, or even brown and tan, that's what it was, brown and tan, full Wolverine style in this film? Tonally, it sure doesn't seem likely. No, it doesn't. I was going to say, just from the tone, it absolutely doesn't seem likely. Logan takes place in the future in a world where mutants, and it seems colorful superheroes of any stripe, I guess I should say type, anyway, are long gone. Logan's one of the last survivors, along with an aged Charles Xavier and the clone of himself he picks up along the way. The gritty R-rated scenario for the film doesn't seem like it would offer up a chance for him to put on spandex and a mask. If the villains of the world know who he is, that he's one of the last mutants alive and are coming after Logan, not Wolverine the hero, then what's the point? However, a Wolverine costume was made based very loosely off of the classic comic book look for the Wolverine, the last movie. The last movie starred Hugh Jackman and directed by James Mangold. Just like this one, Jackman knows fans desperately want to see him in the costume just once. And come on, it's already been made. So, the most likely chance for us to see this would be in a flashback then? Yeah, of course. That's what I was thinking as soon as I So here's the future. We need to see him in a flashback. If we are to find out precisely when blood was taken for the clone project, for instance, or see some of the other X-Men, see how they died in a cameo, we could perhaps see Wolverine in full costume for that moment. We can say definitely it's not in the first 40 minutes that has been screened for press already. But that would be something you'd want to hold for the film anyway, yeah. The nature of the film's plot having so much backstory to it certainly offers up more opportunities for the scene. If this is truly Jack's one last time, then how about one last nod to the fans? I think it would really be really cool to see it. I think it would. I mean, if they, you know, if he rocks it right, if they have the right lighting and colors for the suit, I think it'll be cool to see it. They put it this way, Fox. The crowd will erupt. The theater will erupt if we see him in that. You know, it'll probably take me a second. Like I see him and I'm like, oh shit, he's wearing the suit. That would be cool. It would be cool. So, post your comments down below. Let me know. Do you need to see him in it or not? Is it important to you or not? Okay. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. That's what you used to say about with National Enquirer. National Enquirer used to have commercials in the 80s. They'd be talking about stuff. And, did this guy do that? Did this guy do that? Inquiring minds want to know. Now y'all gonna remember that. 1 million subscribers. Woo! You may now subscribe.